After a 6-month blockade, food aid has finally reached the Syrian town of Madaya, where dozens of people have starved to death in recent weeks. A joint UN Red Cross convoy has taken food, blankets and medicines into Madaya and 2 other towns under siege by Syrian government forces and Hezbollah militants. But aid agencies warn without more food, it'll bring only temporary relief.
There were wails of joy as the first aid trucks arrived in Madaya just before nightfall. It's the first food supply to enter the town since October, and many of Madaya's residents have been forced to eat grass and leaves just to stay alive. Look at what we're eating, this woman cries. Others weren't so lucky. At least 28 people are believed to have died this month alone from starvation or lack of medical care. Most were women, children or the elderly. Hundreds more are suffering from severe malnutrition. Images of emaciated children and adults said to be of Madaya's residents have circulated widely on social media in recent days.
1 or 2 people are dying every day and 200 to 300 are fainting from lack of food.
The joint United Nations Red Cross convoy has ended a 6-month blockade by Syrian government forces and Hezbollah militants. Another convoy has begun taking food to 2 other villages in Syria's north, although aid agencies say it will give only temporary relief.
Today's operation is a start, but we hope it will be completed with the insertion of other food aid and other aid on Thursday.
Blockades like the one in Madaya have become a common tactic in Syria's 5-year civil war, and parties on all sides accuse the other of using food as a weapon.
Look at the grotesque starve or surrender tactics the Syrian regime is using right now against its own people.
The aid convoy has enough to feed Madaya's residents for a month, but there's no guarantee more food will be allowed in when these supplies are exhausted. Anne Barker, ABC News.